Hi everyone, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. My name is Tina. Thank you for all your likes, share, subscribe, and donations. Really appreciate it. It really helps. So today we're doing a collective read, and we're going to use different oracle cards, maybe some tarot as well. So let's see what we got. We're going to start off with a little bit of drama. But see, I have this cup. I'm sure you read it, right? And this is my ADHD cup. I thought we'd add a little bit of fun here when we're doing some card readings. And we'll start off with some drama. So just know this is a collective read. And if it applies to you, it does. If it doesn't, just throw it out the window. Make sure the window's open. Okay. Oh, we got cards here that are not. Ooh, there's some change going on. All right, we start off with change. We got some change going on. What's this change about? Ooh, what else is there? Well, it makes sense because there is a change of season. Northern hemisphere is going into the spring and southern hemisphere is going into fall. So there is definitely some changes going on. For some people, changes is in the family room. It could be relationship dynamics that are changing, or could be brand new life coming to your life, like pregnancies, like people having babies. So it depends. It could be the death of a family member, and everything is changing. Assets are being um, separated amongst those that are left behind. So there's many changes happening in this. I'm in the springtime. Yes, I am in the northern hemisphere. So I'm going to go with that. But at certain times, if I need to or feel, I'll mention the southern hemisphere as well. Okay. So it's new beginnings and endings at the same time. Ooh, okay, what do we have? Ooh, community. Maybe this is happening in the community. So we'll just put them together and see what else comes through. What else do we have? We're using the Kipper. I know many readers call it the Kipperish. I always laugh at that. It's like it's the Kipper. But it's alright. Okay, so what else do we have? There's changes in the family room and your community. Alright, nope. Kitty cat. She's trying to eat my jade plant again. Ooh, she ran away. Ooh, something flipped. Be a message coming through. And on the bottom of the deck, official person. So, changes in the family room, in the community, message, and official person. Now, this could be about there's a death in the family. This could be about there's people getting married, so it's a celebration because we have official person here. It could be someone's going to jail because that could be also part of what affects a whole community or even the family room. It could be the birth of a new child. Um, and yes, you do have to register your child, so on and so forth. So let's get a bit of clarifiers. But first, because I wanted to do this a little bit early, we'll grab some charms and see what it is for this collective. Okay, drop a little leaf. So we have a few. We'll start with there's a koi fish, a little fishy. So we are in Pisces season, so this could be uh, significant. So another fish here. So life, death, right? So cycles, changes. That could be what's. We have a mermaid that also has to do with fish, but it has to do with a wish. right? So this is all the different things that could be changing. Now we have a lighthouse here, and it says shine. We have two turtles. It's like under the sea. We have two little turtles. Someone may be having twins, if they're pregnant, or someone is getting married. Community. We have a little rabbit. So things are moving very fast. We have, how many? We have two leaves. Oops. So, Southern Hemisphere, trees may be losing their leaves. Northern Hemisphere, new growth. Okay. We have flowers and also four-leaf clover. Those of you that we're going into March in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm not sure if it's worldwide, but we do celebrate St. Patrick's Day. All right. And then we have little heart here. It says made with love. You may not be able to see it, but it does say made with love. So if it's the birth of a new child, that was made with love. Now there's also a crown here. There's butterfly, which has to do with growth. And there's these two little swirls. Could be the wind current, the water currents, how it moves. The wind is our mind, the water is our emotions. And then we have a strawberry with like a swirl around it. So it could have to do with Saturn. Maybe your Saturn returns in the season of when strawberries grow, so that's possible. So let's see here. We have two things that may represent changes more in a negative way, but the rest is mostly in a positive way. Pro-life, you know. So this message is mostly towards the positive. Okay, okay, so let's see what else we got. So I'm just going to move these aside. So that's our charms. We'll keep that with the official person. They're the ones in charge of keeping that for us. Okay. All right. What are we going to use next? We're going to use the Kuan Yin Oracle. Let me see what messages that we have from Kuan Yin. Alrighty. So what do we have? Ooh. Alrighty. Now let me double check the picture to make sure it's appropriate. It is. So that's the picture that we have from Kuan Yin. Oops. Losing my pictures here. Okay. In the back is Veil of Shadows. So Veil of Shadows. A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud, made of water and earth, growth happens, and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body, into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay, so we have the Veil of Shadow. Wonderful. So I'll just put that here. What else do we have? Since you mentioned the Earth, we're going to use the Sacred Earth Oracle. These are basically words. And let's see what we have here. Okay, make sure. Okay, so what do we have for this collective? Maybe in relation to the change, family room, community, message, official person. Let's see what we get. Okay, we have a few, and we're going to take them all. Brilliance. The change maybe is that brilliance. Let's see what they all are. Perspective and core. Ah, brilliance, perspective, and core. Core, perspective, brilliance. You may be recognized for your brilliance. You may be recognized for something that helps a community. You may get a message from an official person asking for your assistance for something because you have a skill set that they need. Um, this changes your perspective of how you see the community, how you see your life, how maybe you've gained such insight from your family. Whether it was a positive or negative experience for you, you acquired a lot of wisdom, which at the core gave you the brilliance. Like it had you get to your core. Diamonds are made under pressure. So even if it was a negative experience, it still holds a lot of wisdom. Okay? And then finally, we will get angel answers. So if you like, you could pause it and pick number 1, 2, 3, ask your question, and see what the answer is. Ooh, one flipped already. I'm just going to put it down like this, face down, and it'll give you a chance to ask a specific question and pick number 1, 2, or 3. You can see how each answer comes out. Okay, 2. Okay, 3. Okay, so answer to your question, if you pick card number 1, the answer is in the near future. Okay. Answer to, here, let me put this up here. Answer to your question, if you chose card number 2, says communicate clearly. Okay. It could have to do with the message. Could have to do just randomly out of the blue, a question you had in your head. If you chose card number 3, this is your answer. Trust. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this reading. I really appreciate all your views. I really appreciate your comments as well. You're welcome to comment. And this is your reading for today. So thank you. This is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and we'll see you in the next reading.